As the number of cryptocurrency enthusiasts grow, so does the demand for more complicated financial products and instruments based on blockchain technology. In this article, we'll explore non-fungible tokens, what they are, how they work, and why there's such an interest in them right now. So, in this video, we'll go into detail about what an NFT is, why they're valuable, and how to buy them. Before we proceed, make sure that you're already subscribed to our channel to be updated on our latest crypto news. A non-fungible token, also known as an NFT, is a type of digital token or asset. Non-fungible tokens are more often thought of as a digital equivalent of trading cards or digital paintings. Every time you buy an NFT, you're just purchasing the rights to that specific asset. The term non-fungible means that the property in question can't be changed and resold whenever it is created. You can't cut it up, and they must be different from something else. Unlike Bitcoin, each Bitcoin is like the next one. But in NFTs, they're never the same. They're always different. In addition, a token is a small data piece that is essentially owned by a user. An NFT is a token that does not change throughout time. Here's a more in-depth explanation. So, in plain English, what is an NFT? A non-fungible token is just a bit of data belonging to an address. Whoever holds the password to that address possesses that bit of data. Basically, data can be purchased and sold between individuals and verified through a blockchain. With an NFT, the owner of that data can always be tracked. For example, this $600,000 cryptocurrency cat is nothing more than a URL that, though owned by an address, doesn't contain any significant data. Since that information points to a certain server, and the server usually hosts an image, it could be the case that whoever owns that server can edit the photo. So make sure you know what you're buying when you buy an NFT. This data points to a server that may host an image or a GIF. It may change, but this server points to an image or GIF of some sort. What makes up your blockchain asset is not access to the server or an image or a GIF. Rather, the individual has access to the very specific piece of data which points to the server. That is to say, when you buy an NFT, you're purchasing data that represents something much larger. It's kind of like buying a stock. You're not buying the entire company, and unless it's a dividend stock, you're not gaining anything from it. Thus, we reach the conclusion. Why would you want to buy an NFT? The reason most people are buying right now is that they believe NFTs are investment goods like collectibles. To illustrate this, we're going to examine 4 aspects of NFTs that make them valuable. First of all, a new form of cryptocurrency like Bitcoin will often have value because it is the first of its kind. Take the example of Pokemon cards. They gained a following quickly. Although it was common to produce tokens at this time, the rarest ones in the first edition are the most expensive. It was the first token released by the United States, and its perceived value will likely be higher. Second, an NFT is valuable for its usefulness. So, for example, imagine Elvis Presley is still alive and he has sold 50 NFTs. Furthermore, NFTs provide owners lifetime access to any of the games that the person has played. They would become very expensive due to their non-tangible and yet valuable benefits. The third attribute that lends an NFT value is that it is either exclusive or rare. For example, you might think of Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa. There can be as many replicas of the Mona Lisa as people would like to paint their own copy of it, but only one will ever hang in the Louvre for all to see. When it comes to the original US Constitution or a Babe Ruth signed baseball, these items are rare. Suppose Stephen Hawking minted only 3 tokens. That would be the treasure. There are only 3 originals. Regardless of how similar the photographs of the universe are, nobody has Stephen Hawking's photo as originally minted. The fourth thing that makes an NFT valuable is the item's ownership history. So, who's your favorite celebrity? For example, your favorite celebrity may decide to sell their old leather jacket and buy a new one. When he or she first bought that leather jacket, it might have cost $200. But you might pay $800 to have the same jacket he or she had worn. As for these non-ownership tokens, someone might be willing to pay $1 million for an image of a duck that Barack Obama once owned. Here are some thoughts for your consideration as you make your own choices. In the event that your coin is the first of its kind, make it valuable. If it has real-world benefits, if it's rare, and if someone who's respected owned it. Before continuing, I would like to ask that you subscribe to this channel, and if you're enjoying this video so far, click the thumbs up button and hit the notification bell. So now that we've talked about what they are and how they work, let's talk about how they quickly gain popularity. This Google Trends data from the month of February and March in 2021 tells us what the 11 most valuable NFTs are. The number 1, CryptoPunk of 6965. CryptoPunk 6965 was sold for 800 Ethereum on February 19, 2021. Next, in February, we sold CryptoPunk 4156 for 50 Ethereum. The sale occurred on the 18th of April 2021. Third, CryptoPunk 2890, which sold for 605 Ethereum on January 24, 2021. Afterward, there's the popular Dragon CryptoKitties, which sold for 600 Ethereum. CryptoPunk 6487, which was purchased for 550 Ethereum. We now have a piece of land in the Decentraland world. around 12,600 square meters in size, which was sold for 514 Ethereum. Hashmark 9939, which cost 420 Ethereum, was a lot like this concept. The F1 Delta Time, which cost 415 Ethereum, a CryptoPunk goes for 400 Ethereum, and an acre of land in the Decentraland world is going for 345 Ethereum. Nyan Cat, the meme cat that has been popular for a few years now, was sold for 300 Ethereum on February 19, 2021. Considering how others might steal your idea is a question that comes up with regards to NFTs. Can someone copy your NFT? Technically, someone can copy an NFT just like any other piece of artwork, but the original NFT address can be traced back to the original creator since all NFTs have a log of their transaction history. It's also worth mentioning that someone could use the same address as the original to upload an NFT that points to the same hosting file, or someone could link it to a different image or GIF. What an NFT offers is not just a single image, but complete metadata about the subject. Along the same lines, another question you might ask yourself is, how do you buy an NFT? This might seem tricky to some people, but when you know where to buy and what to buy, an NFT is not very different from buying a company stock. In general, the easier NFTs to buy are those on a centralized website, like eBay, Amazon, and Facebook Marketplace, which is entirely devoted to buying and selling NFTs. There are a few potential downsides to NFTs, and one of those is that you likely need to own some actual Ethereum before you buy one. Buying cryptocurrency and trading it to a wallet you can use it for NFTs often takes some technical skill on transferring cryptocurrency. You may lose all of your money if you do it incorrectly. So these are the 4 NFT exchanges I'm most aware of and have the most experience with. I want to emphasize, by the way, that you're free to find out about, trade with, and work with any other company. First, when you go to buy an NFT, you'll need to sign up for an account on that specific website. Step 2 is buying crypto on another exchange or transferring it to your wallet on that exchange. You should know that NFT wallets are similar to any other cryptocurrency wallet. Most online services are likely to have both a public and a private key. Last but not least, bidding for something works a lot like auction bidding. If you win, that NFT will be added to your account, and the items will be stored in your wallet. We have now moved on to the next question. Where do you keep your NFT? Because now that you've purchased your NFT, you probably have some questions about where to store it. You store it in a wallet. The best way to keep your newly purchased items is to save them on a hardware wallet, which will make them easier to access and show to your friends. Something like a Ledger Nano would be perfect, but there are other options as well. Online applications that host wallets for you. These are all great apps to use. MetaMask.io, TrustWallet.com, and Engine.io. And that's it for today's video, and we hope you found it helpful. We hope it cleared up some confusion, and please remember to like the video and subscribe. See you next video!